Hey guys, as you could probably tell, I'm not in my usual setting. Uh, I am out of town for Thanksgiving, but as promised, I am. Oh, I don't even know where to look on this. Do I look here? Okay, yeah. Let me know if you guys could hear me. Let me know if you guys could see me. And I do have the comments turned on today, so let me just verify that the comments are turned on. Um, I think if you guys could comment and let me know if you could hear me, you could see me all right. Uh, we're gonna wait just a few minutes for a couple more people to sprinkle in. I do see you guys coming in. Shout me out in the comments. Let me know. I want to make sure that you guys could comment today and that you could actually hear me, because this is our first It's Kells Collective. I definitely got some emails in the email box. Good looking out to you guys for sending me your dating drama. I think this is going to be interesting. I'm going to go ahead and read one of the emails. Now, I did not read the full body of the emails. I wanted the reactions to be completely candid. Oh, hey guys, it's Kells here today. You know, I got to do my little intro. So I did not read the full email. All I did was I read the subject line. Nice eyes, John. Thank you, John. Um, got me blushing. Clear. Okay, thank you. Good looking out, guys. Okay. So I did not read this email. What I did was I saw the subject line, and the subject line looked juicy. And because we're looking at some juicy dating drama emails and bringing it to the collective and hearing you guys' thoughts on what he or she should do in this situation, I wanted it to be completely candid. So I am filming on my phone, but I am going to read from my laptop here, and you guys are gonna let me know your feedback. 1 second, excuse me. Sorry guys, I'm live, so go ahead out. Thank you. I'll call you when I'm done. My nieces want to be on camera, but not until we get into this It's Kells Collective. Okay, so let's get started, right? Okay. So the subject line is how to cut a dude off, 3 question marks. Okay. So she says, hi Kells, my name is, I'm gonna call her Nene. So hi Kells, my name is Nene. I'm gonna leave out some of the describing information because I don't think in here she said if she wanted me to put her information in, and I just want to be protective of her identity. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon, you always commenting on my videos. Thank you, boo. Anyway, so Nene says, hey Kells, my name is Nene on YouTube. I have a problem with the dating world, kind of, ... I don't know if you would call it dating. In fact, I don't know what to call this relationship. These are her words. Anyways, I met this guy. I met at a club about 2 weeks ago. It was for a meetup from a meetup.com that was held in a nightclub on the West Coast. I'm going to leave out some of her identifying information. Then she says, I wasn't interested in him when I met him that way. I wasn't interested in him when I met him that way, but he seemed really to have an upbeat, fun, and perky personality. Similar to mine. That's what she said. She said he had a fun, upbeat personality similar to mine. Okay, so that's good. She's looking for personality in a guy. That's good. That's good. Okay, I thought, okay, instead of judging, why don't I get to know him? All right. So it seems as though she didn't really think he was cute, because she says, I wasn't interested in him when I met him, but he seemed to have an upbeat, fun, and perky personality like her. Okay, so when they start mentioning personality, what does that mean? They probably don't look that good. Okay, so she said personality was good. She said, okay, I thought instead of judging, why don't I get to know him? All right, so maybe the looks is not where they need to be, but the personality was, so she gave him a chance. She wanted to get to know him. Long story short, we exchanged numbers. And even though I thought it was a friend thing, because he was exchanging numbers with a lot of people he met there. Ooh, he might have been a little thirsty, but all right. And he wasn't low-key with it, so he's exchanging numbers. Okay, so yeah, maybe he was making friends. You're right. Let's not prejudge. Let's not be too hasty. So she says, even though I thought it was a friend thing, because we was exchanging numbers with a lot of people there, we met, he seems like a good keep in touch kind of guy. Maybe he did look like a thug or a felon or something like that. So the Monday after the Saturday night, she says, he texts me to ask me how my weekend was and everything. We texted part of the day back and forth, spent the entire time back and forth, and the entire time I'm wondering, like, where is this going? Okay, so basically she probably was kind of bored texting back and forth, so she's wondering, where is this going? Get to the point. So this is what she's wondering. This is my assumption. She says, is he trying to be friends or more? P.S. I'm new to the dating scene and have not been on an actual date yet. LOL. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. I didn't read the full thing yet, but I'm going to tell you guys. That texting back and forth is so annoying. It is so annoying. And I feel her on that. It's like you start texting back and forth for an extended period of time and you're like, okay, get pissed or get off the pot. So essentially, are we gonna text? We gonna be pen pals for this entire time? Or are we actually gonna, like, are you gonna actually say, hey, you wanna get a drink, or you wanna go for dinner, or you wanna go for lunch, or you wanna go for coffee? Even though I don't do coffee dates, but piss or get off the pot. Like, so she was basically saying, where is this going? We're just texting forever. Okay. So she says she's new to the dating scene and has not been on an actual date yet. LOL. So she might be young. So she don't realize that dudes will text you to death if they're nervous about asking you out, I guess, or if they don't know how to ask you out. Anyway, continuing on with her email. He texted me again today and asked how my weekend was, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so she's getting annoyed with the long-winded texting. I feel her on that. It's annoying. The conversation was going fine to me until I realized how pessimistic of a person he could be. Like, really? This is what she says. Okay. I mean, he even stated that his personality at the club was a front and it wasn't really him. Okay. That's a little bit odd to be so, I guess, frank about revealing so much about your personality. Okay. Looking back on it, I kind of agree now. The problem is he kept on texting me about how he thinks everybody in the world is shitty and that life sucks and the world is going to pay and all. Okay, red flag. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. How you gonna be texted and trying to, even if you're just trying to be friends with somebody, but if you're trying to like holler at them, how are you gonna be texting and telling them that the world is shitty, people are shitty, and the world is gonna pay? That's creepy. That is creepy. Like, don't start showing your red flags and your neuroses already. Like, that's weird. Anyway, but Meetup, I don't know. I want to ask you about meetup.com. Have you done meetup.com? And what's your thought on that? But anyway, she says he starts talking about how bad life is and how the world is going to pay and all. Weird. Red flag. I'm like, this dude is crazy. I would have thought the exact same thing. Like, some dudes start talking about, oh, the apocalypse and the voodoo, judo, all that. I'm going to be like, it was nice knowing you. Deuces. But anyway, so she's like, I'm like, this dude crazy. I agree with you, boo. He went from perky and presenting an extrovert type of personality to super awkward and dangerously pessimistic and negative. So soon, though. So soon. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Okay. He keeps texting me, though, and I have a hard time fully rejecting someone and cutting them off because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Aw, she's so sweet. You gonna learn, boo. You gonna learn how to hurt people's feelings real quick, especially when they're crazy and pessimistic. Follow your intuition. But I'll talk more. Let me finish the email and I'll talk more a little bit. But so she says, he keeps on texting me, though, and I have a hard time with fully rejecting someone and cutting them off because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Put them on block, somebody said. Conspiracy nuts, that somebody said. Lord, my phone is on 10%. Okay. But I also don't want a stalker on my hands. Not saying that he will be that, but I don't want to risk it. Should I just ignore his messages, find a way to block his number, and delete? She says delegate, but I think she means delete him and tell him to stop texting me. Best, Nene. Okay, Nene Boo. Okay, so it seems like you're really, really new to. He sounds bipolar. I feel you, Hannibal. Okay, so it seems like you. Oh, Life Undocumented said I would block him and ignore him. Okay, so Nene, it seems like, girl. First of all, thank you so much for writing into the It's Kells Collective. I know everybody is going. Thanks, T. I know everybody is going in on the comments, letting you know what you should do. So let her know what you guys think she should do. I'm gonna let you know what I think you should do. Nene, when you're dating, you kind of have to be relatively selective on who you give your information to, right? And so at the meetup, meetups are designed for you to go out and for you to meet with people. So I think it was cool for you to, give your information out. But your first intuition when you first met him and you were like, I don't know if I'm really feeling him like that. You are going to have to learn to follow that intuition, girl, because that is a woman's best friend. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no high logic behind it. If your gut tells you, not feeling that person, you're not feeling them. You don't have to explain anything to anyone, and you will learn to not even have to explain it to yourself, right, T Michelle? So that's the first thing. Follow your first intuition whenever you go out with somebody. Second, be free, be light, be engaging, give people a chance, give your number out, but you got to know that at the first sign of red flag, block, delete. Nothing. You owe no one nothing, especially if you have not gone out on any dates. And even if you have gone out on dates with someone, you don't owe them any explanation. You see a red flag, like they talking about apocalypse and everybody shitty and the world going to hell in a handbasket. If you don't want that kind of energy in your life, you tell him, deuces, tell him you're really a man. John says, troll him and tell him you're really a man. You don't gotta tell him nothing. You don't have to lie. You don't have to say anything. You can be like, you know what, so and so, whatever his name is, I'm not really into a relationship right now. But here's the thing, you weren't even sure if it was trying to be a relationship. He was just trying to be friends. And that's understandable, that confusion there, because texting a long time can kind of cause that confusion. Guys, if you want to go out with a girl, just be like, hey, can we go to for dinner? Hey, can I take you to lunch? I would like to get to know you, but I really don't want to be pen pals and text for the next 3 days, because both of y'all gonna be bored. If you really want to see if you got that chemistry in person, go out and meet in person. Go out for a lunch date, go out for a dinner date. So you didn't get to go on any one-on-one dates with him, but it sounds like you dodged a bullet, girl, because he sound cray. But you don't owe him anything. Block and delete him. You don't have to tell him why. You don't. You met him one time. You gave him your number. He started talking crazy. Your gut said, nope, nope. Then follow your gut. Block and delete. Now, if you want to be extra kind, which you are of no obligation to be, you could just say, hey, it was nice talking to you, but yeah, I don't think we don't really vibe. But the thing that you have to be careful of when you do that is that if you're dealing with a more immature person, they'll be like, the typical, I don't know, depends on where you grew up. If you grew up in a kind of hood area, you could be walking down the street, hey girl, psst, hey girl, you're like, yes. What's up? Can I get your number? No. Well, F you then, B. I ain't really want to do, you ugly anyway. So you have to be prepared for the haters, right? So if you tell him very mature, if you tell him very maturely, oh, you know what, we don't really vibe, I think we should call it a quits here. He could be like, F you, I wasn't trying to get with you anyway. And I say that to say, don't get in your feelings about it. That's his problem. Okay, boo, bye, block, delete. Move on with your life. But be prepared that probably, depending on who it is and what kind of maturity level they're in, they might tell you some kind of derogatory things about your reaction to them. I see you guys are commenting up a storm, and I hear somebody creeping in this room. Might be my niece. Let me see if I could see the comments. I want to see some comments. What are you guys saying? What do you guys think Nene should do? Why not a coffee date? You could go on a date with someone and then find out after you should have had a V8. Hannibal, okay. It depends on your level. Like, Nene's new to dating, so a coffee date might work for her. For me, who is a little bit more grown and sexy, I kind of qualify the people that I'm dating a little bit sooner. So I usually like to meet people in person. Like if I meet someone out, I already know if I have a vibe or if there's chemistry. And so then I usually go for a little higher caliber date, which is like a dinner date or maybe like a lunch date. If you meet somebody online, then maybe a coffee date or a drink date might work, but I don't really go that route. So, but to each his own. So yeah, I don't really do those. But for newer people to the dating game or people that are super super casual, yeah, go out for a drink or go out for coffee, and get to know the person better. Guys, pay for dates. Coffee date, drink date, dinner date, lunch date. Guys, pay, and I'm very kind of solid on that. So yeah. What other comments do you guys have for Nene? Let me see if I can see some more thoughts. Come on. Of course. Of course. Sure. I can't see all the comments, and I saw you guys like commenting up a storm. Oh, here we go. He might like men. Then well, honesty is the best policy. Okay, that was John's comment, who was like, tell him you're really a man. Wild was like, no, tell him the truth. You don't like it. I don't like you, bruh. You crazy, bruh. Just tell him the truth. Like you bad shit. You scare me. Apocalypse and them things, I don't do them things. I don't run them jokes. So no, we can't talk. You can't. Sometimes you have to be diplomatic in your approach, because actually I'm from Miami and men are kind of crazy sometimes, and sometimes when you reject them they do kill you. And that's I'm not being funny about that. That's happened. I've seen that happen in the news. Carnival in New York, some guy tried to holler at a girl. She's like, nah bro, I'm not interested. He pulls out a gun and shoots her in the head. That is something as a woman that you have to be very cognizant of. So I understand Nene's position of, I don't want a stalker on my hands, or I don't want a crazy person on my hands. She's absolutely right to have that mindset. So what you do is you have to qualify who you give your number to a little bit better in the beginning. So perhaps you don't give out your number. Perhaps you give out an obscure email address, or perhaps you give out your WhatsApp or your Google Voice number, or something that is a little bit more distant, so that if they are batshit, you can easily block them and not worry about having a stalker on your hands, or some guy who can't take rejection, or who can't take oh, you know what, we're really not compatible, or I'm really not vibing. They take it as a massive blow to their ego, and they want to stalk you, kill you, talk about you, put all kind of thing on social media about you. That's a real concern for women. So I feel her on the stalker thing. So, and honesty can be the best policy, but as a lady, sometimes you do have to be really diplomatic about how you tell these guys, I ain't feeling you, bruh. What else comments do you guys have? That's why I'm afraid to turn down guys here in South Florida, because they're nuts. I'm from South Florida, and oh, there's a helicopter on the outside. Common thing. Guys get crazy and they won't kill you. Murder, suicide, all kind of foolishness they be into. So you have to be careful about that. So I tell them I'm married. They don't care if you're married. They say, oh, I want to, we friend. What that got to do with me? I want to be your friend. You can't have friends. Your husband don't let you have friends. Caribbean men, the Miami dudes, even American dudes in Miami, they're direct and they don't care about that. But you do have to know how to diplomatically say, oh my God, you're so sweet. Thank you. But no, I can't. But maybe next time. And smile and keep it moving, and just be ladylike about it. And that usually works for me. Some of them can be still uber aggressive when you're trying to be like, I'm not really feeling it. But you can find a way of diplomatically saying, you know what, not right now, but thank you though. You made me feel, oh, thank you. That's so sweet. And keep walking. Don't even address every single thing they have to say. If you're trying to say stay safe and escape without some guy draping you up for rejecting him. All right. Yeah, but women be lying to guys. They are clearly not even scared of leading them on. So I'm saying, if no danger. No, it's not always leading on. Sometimes you actually like a guy, but then he shows you a red flag. So instead of showing you the red flag on date 2, he show you the red flag on date 5, and then you're like, nah, I can't deal with them, he's crazy. And then you're accused of leading him on. So it does take a while for you to know if you like a guy. So it doesn't mean you're leading them on. It just means you're trying to uncover if you like them. And something might come across that you're like, oh, I don't like them. But she wasn't leading you on. So don't take it so personally. She was uncovering your personality. And same thing goes for you. You could be uncovering his personality. Or the other way around. You could be uncovering her personality and then find out date 10 that, nah, you're not feeling her. That doesn't mean you were leading her on. All right. What else do we have here? Um, if you don't like a guy, tell him right away. You have to tell him anyway. So simple. Oh my God. LOL. LOL. You have to be gentle with guys sometimes. Wild. L23. And forward him to the suicide line. Oh my God. Life undocumented. You tripping. If she gave him some, he probably will stalk. Okay, be careful with your body. You don't share your body with everybody now. Looking bomb girl. Thanks, T Michelle. I think I told you that before. I would block and ignore. Yep. Give him a slow death, huh? Oh, so that means ghost him? Wild 23, is that what you mean by that? Ghost him? I don't really like ghosting. That's like a little immature, but I understand sometimes you have to do it because people do not get the hint. If you texting somebody, they stop texting you, guess what you do? You stop texting them too. Simple. All right. Beautiful girl, thank you. How about telling him texting is annoying? Yeah, yeah, that might work too, Wild. Okay, so what else are you guys talking about? What other comments do we have for Nene? How do you tell a dude, how you cut a dude off? How you tell a dude, okay, I've had enough. I don't think we're compatible. Without hurting his feelings and without feeling guilty. And it can go vice versa. How do you tell a girl you're not really feeling her and you wanna kind of take some steps back, you're not really feeling her? How do you guys do that? How do guys tell girls that? Or do guys just ghost? Because guys are notorious for not communicating, right? And that's a stereotype. That's a massive stereotype. So in the comments, let me know. Oh, sorry, my lip gloss. So in the comments, let me know, how do guys tell girls that you're not feeling her anymore without hurting her feelings? Or do you guys even feel guilty for telling a girl that? So if you I have a question from Life Undocumented, if you were talking to a guy, how long do you think you should wait until he asks you to be his woman? 3 months, 6 months, I mean, without sex, LOL. It all depends on the relationship, really. It is all between like you guys, you know the vibe about it. So it's really hard to say, oh, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. It's really about how you guys are vibing and if what both of you guys want to do. Like, are you wanting to be in a relationship? Is he wanting to be in a relationship? How long ago were you in relationships prior? Are you totally over your ex? That type of like really boring, mature thing to do. But you really have to sort it out between the two of you guys. 3 months, yeah, I mean, okay, but you guys have to be on the same page. It can be 3 months for some, 2 months, 1 month for others, 6 months for some. So it depends. The guys, Brandon saying 3 months, Hannibal is saying 3 months. John is asking alphas or betas. I don't really understand that question. No, I was saying if you are going on a coffee date with him, then that is giving off, him a slow death, aka torturing him. This is about cutting a guy off, right? Well, why coffee date him then? Right. So if you already kind of know, it's like two different things. If you already kind of know that we're not a good fit, then you don't have to go on a coffee date or a dinner date or any kind of date with him. You can just be like, bruh, nah, it ain't gonna work, bruh. But if you're still trying to feel him out, then, go on a lunch date. Go on a lunch date, sit down in front of each other, talk, have a bite, laugh, kiki with each other. And if you guys are vibing, then you vibing. But if you already have a bunch of red flags, then there's no need to do the slow death. As, who said that? Hannibal? John? One of you guys said that. Oh, Wild. I don't even know if Wild is a girl or a guy. All right. You're welcome, Life. Yeah, I know that was like an arbitrary answer. I can't give you like a definite. For me, in my opinion, there's no definite. The guy said 3 months. So maybe that's a good point. Like guys think around 3 month mark, but for a girl, for me, it's always like how I'm feeling, right? Yeah. Wild is a guy. Cool. I figured. It's how I'm feeling. Okay. So Nene, yeah, I think we addressed all your concerns. This is our first Is Kells Collective response video. This is dope. I'm gonna try to video every single day for the next 7 days. Email me in the It's Kells Collective Gmail box with your dating drama, your dating issues, your questions, your comments, your concerns. I will bring it live to the community. I'll tell you my little humble opinion. As I said yesterday, I don't know everything. I know a little bit, but I don't know everything. But the It's Kells community is lit. So they will give you some comments for you. So bring it to the eval box, and I will bring it to the community, and we will get you sorted 100% on whatever dating drama you have. Today was pretty tame, like how do you cut a guy off? Very sweet, very good for new daters. But if you got some drama you want to share for the community, let your girl know. Hit us in the Gmail. The link will be below, and yeah, we'll bring it to the community and see what we all have to say about your little situation. Get you sorted, get you good, get you straight again. All right, what other comments do we have here? She needs to get on the phone and text him right away and say, sorry, I'm not into you, otherwise she's leading him on. I don't necessarily agree with that. In reference to men, because there are alpha males and betas, we each break up different with women. Oh, I see what you're saying. So how do men break up with women? Alpha versus beta. You tell me, John. How do alphas break up with women, and how do betas break up with women? We respect women that make us wait. Brandon says we respect women that make us wait. Okay, so 3 months is waiting then. Okay, so anyway, guys, alphas won't normally explain why. You'll just see him with the next one. Betas will take feelings into consideration. Okay, hi, you want to come on camera?
Yes. First, I want to wait my niece.
Okay, well, my niece is here wanting to get on camera, and my battery's about to die. And I don't know if we have any other comments for Nene's situation, but I do these videos so you guys know you're not out here alone in this sometimes crazy dating world. Hit me up in the It's Kells Collective Gmail box, and we'll get you sorted. Let me know the tea on your dating drama, and we'll get you sorted. You want to say hi?
Mm-hmm.
You could say hi. This is my niece.
Hi.
She's been sitting over there listening when she wasn't supposed to.
I just want to hear what they were saying.
You just want to hear what they were saying? Okay. Well, we just have to agree to disagree on what leading on is. Nice hair, by the way. Thank you, boo. You like? Hey, Brandon saying, okay. She is a cutie. Is she, though? Ain't she, though? She get it from her auntie.
No, from my mommy. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Talking on camera.
Okay, guys. Well, if there's nothing further, thank you guys for obliging me in my second live video. Give me comments, feedback. She shaded you. I know, didn't she, though? She get it from me. Her mama cute, too. Her mom cute, too. We cute. Cuteness running the family. We don't got to worry about that. She could get it from her daddy, from her mama, from her auntie. It's all going to be the same.
Only from my mommy.
Mm-hmm. Aww. They said you shaded me.
No, I don't.
I know, right? See? Life. I'm joking with you. Anyway, guys, thank you for obliging me in my second live video. Give me feedback on the live video, on the new format. Thank you, boo. Happy Thanksgiving to all. You guys will see me again tomorrow. I do have some other emails in the box. So if you got some drama tea again, holla at us, let us know, put it in the box, and I'll come to you guys again tomorrow with another It's Kells Collective live video. Back at it again with another video. Do you guys watch those British girls? They are so cute. Anyway, bye guys.
See you in our next video.